Oh, hello! Welcome back to Nikki's Notch. And today we're going to get drunk on an alcoholic sorbet. Right, we're going to make a gin and tonic, right? But we're not going to put it in a glass. We're going to put it in one of these pots. Now this is half a litre of gin and tonic. Now I don't know how you mix these gins and tonics because I just basically just pour a glass and go from there. So we're going to be making a gin and tonic sorbet using the Ninja Creami. It's going to take 24 hours because we have to freeze this pot, and we're going to make a G&T in here. So we've got the gin, Aldi gin, and we've got the tonic, which is Aldi low calorie Indian tonic water. See, now I've got really very little idea how much to put in terms of gin and how much to put in of tonic water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach for this. Now this is a measure. Now I got this is an official measure, and it says, you might see it says 25 milliliters on there. So 25 milliliters. So I'm going to do put 100 milliliters of gin in that there tub. Now this tub is 500 milliliters. So if I put 100 milliliters in here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that's 100 milliliters of gin, and then I'm going to top it up with the tonic water. So I'm going to just tip that in there now, fill it up, and it says max fill. So that we've got 500 milliliters of gin and tonic there now. Okay, so let's shall we taste it? Give it a bit of a stir, and if it's a bit too strong for me, then it's a bit too strong, isn't it? That's just right. That tastes okay. Now, I'm going to be trying this. I don't really want to get overly drunk, but I put in 100 milliliters of this Grayson's or Larry Grayston gin. Larry Grayson, wasn't it? It's Larry Grayson, yeah. Named after Larry Grayson. They're based in Warwickshire, or Aldi, and this is the Aldi one. I dare say it's been named after Larry Grayson, which is interesting. So we've put half a litre of stuff in there, and we'll try it with 100 ml. What we're going to have to do now is I'm going to have to seal this top because we don't want it spilling, and we're going to put it in my freezer. Now I'm not going to use the freezer behind me. We're going to use the freezer in my shed, and that's it. You really have to push it down. It's a very tight fit, is this tub, and I still don't think I've got the tub down. That's it, it's in place. So you've got to make sure that's down. When you put it into your freezer, you've also got to make sure it's level, because if it's crook, it's going to affect this. What this part does is it grinds it down, so it turns effectively solid ice or solid frozen whatever, into a smoothie or into ice cream. So this is going to be a bit of fun. So I've got this here. So this is my G&T. Now if I was to drink this tonight, I don't think I'd get anything done. We now have to wait 24 hours for this to freeze over. Right, welcome back. 48 hours have passed since I put this tub into my freezer, and we're ready to actually turn it into sorbet. Now this is the gin and tonic sorbet that we're going to be doing here, and if you remember, we had 100 milliliters of gin and we had 400 milliliters of tonic. We use diet tonic, it doesn't matter. This I've had out for a few minutes now, and you can see here that it is melting a little bit, but it isn't a problem. It's melting a smidge. I'll give it a prod. There's a little bit of melted ice on the top. The important thing is that before you put it into the Creami, you have to make sure that the top of the pot is smooth, it's not bumpy. So if for some reason it was on an edge in your freezer, you need to straighten it out. It needs to be pretty level. Okay, so I've taken that off. Now this is a fairly easy thing. This is my first time I've done this. So you get the pot, the Creami pot, the outer, yeah, and you just put the pot into the middle. Now it can't go anywhere else. It's inside a receptacle at the bottom, so it can't move now. That's locked into place. And you get the lid, and the lid has got in the middle, you can see it's got a very, very sturdy, and then I'll bring it right up to the camera here, and you can see it's got like a macerator. And that's what this Creami is it basically will work with solid ice, and it'll turn it into a smoothie, or it'll turn it into ice cream, or in our case it will turn it into a gin and tonic sorbet. So we're going to get this on, and it's a case of you're probably a little bit try and error here, because there's only one place how it fits, and then we're turning it, look, and it's locked into place. So we've now got it locked into place here. That's easy enough, that hasn't taken us long. And then you manipulate it into the base of the thing, and then you turn it and it raises up, and you keep turning it until it's raised to the top and it's clicked into place. Did you hear that it clicked into place there? So you saw that. Now it's in place. Now all I need to do now is turn the machine on, and I press sorbet. Now, and off it goes. Look at that. And now we can see that it's totally and utterly white, and it's just now and I think what it'll be is that the macerator is moving back into position within the top part of the vessel. It's very exciting, isn't it? Mind you, I'm easily excited by gadgets, and this is a really good gadget.
6,
my daughter's been telling me
5,
to have a go at this
4,
for quite some time.
3,
and,
2, 1.
Now that I've started, I think it'll be a difficulty for me to stop. It stopped. Press this button here to release it, and it just drops back down. And now let's have a little look. The lid, they click on the lid. Ooh, it smells of gin and tonic. I better just rinse that now before I forget. I'll put that on the side. Now, this is, sorry, this is the sorbet. And let's put some in this bowl here. Now, I know what a gin and tonic tastes like, but let's see what a gin and tonic sorbet tastes like. My, oh my. That is absolutely gorgeous. Now, you could obviously put some things in with this, but hey, this is really good. So what can we say that the old Creami's done? It's done a 5 out of 5, to be honest. This is good. I could have this every day. Fantastic. You could easily get addicted to a gin and tonic sorbet. Get yourself some Tupperwares, which I get these from my Chinese takeaway, and all you do is put it in here, scoop it out, put it in there, and then put it back in the freezer. And then this is good for 2 weeks. There's still alcohol in it because, of course, we're not heating anything up. So if we were heating something up, obviously the alcohol would evaporate, but in fact we're keeping it cold. So in theory, the whole one, each one of these little tubs is a pint, or we would generally say about 500 millilitres. So look, that's what we've got there. That's the thing. It's pretty much empty. All I need to do now is rinse that out, and I can start again. And next time I'll be doing ice cream. So that'll be very interesting. And we'll do an alcoholic ice cream, and we'll do a non-alcoholic ice cream. This, of course, is the alcoholic sorbet. So I'm going to put that to one side. I'm going to put the lid on this. I'm going to put that into my freezer. Now, obviously, you don't want to zip this back up again. So what I would do is, if you're going to use it, just take it out of your freezer within an hour before. You can put it back into the tub and re-sorbet it. Right, so if you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe. If you have already, fantastic. Remember though, click on the subscribe and ding the bell, because that's the way of getting notified of more videos. And there'll be quite a few of these Creami videos. So that's that. Please give us a thumbs up to say you liked the video, and I will see you next time. Until then, from me, here it comes. Cheers, me dears. Please subscribe to Nikki's Nosh and like, comment